I'm an addict, but I like to introduce myself as that I'm in active recovery. What that does, it reminds me that I have to put action into my recovery. I can't just sit there and expect life to get better if I'm not putting in an effort into my recovery. Yeah, around 2012 is when things got bad for me, and that lasted for about 7 years. My drug of choice has been meth, alcohol, degenerate gambling, toxic relationships. Went through drug court in 2019. First time I went to treatment and did 6 months there, ended up completing the program in 2022. Had a little bit of clean time there. I think I was like a little over a year with a few relapses in between. But in 2022, I graduated the program at drug court. I feel like my ego got the best of me, thinking I had this thing beat. And since I had the cars, I had the job, I had the kids back, some money in the bank, I felt like I wasn't an addict. I didn't have to go to meetings anymore. I didn't have to reach out to anybody. And before I know it, relapse turned into me losing my cars, losing my job. Ultimately, the state of Oklahoma came knocking on the door one day and told me that I was messing up big time. And at that time, I had a 10-month-old baby girl, Aaliyah, and she went into state custody. At that moment was when I realized that I had a serious problem and that I really, really needed help. Got lined up with South Coast Behavioral Health in California. Flew out there August 15, 2022, and started my journey towards recovery. Eventually, after going to a few meetings, I found a gentleman out there in California whose story was so much like mine that I knew he had to be my sponsor. So I got the courage up to go and ask him, if he could give me some help. And still to this day, I remember that the first thing he told me was he asked me if I was serious. I said, yeah. And then the second thing he told me was that the sooner you work these steps, the sooner you're going to get your kids back, the sooner you're going to get your life back. So that's when I started taking it very seriously. And lo and behold, after a few months of that, DHS started recognizing the change in me and my wife, allowed our baby girl to come back, for spend a couple nights, and then a month later we got through child reunification, and then I think it was September of last year, DHS closed the case on us. We graduated their family treatment court program, and that was a great feeling to do that, because a lot of our recovery family was there for the ceremony. My mom was there, my brother and my sister-in-law were there, but I also had to remember, like, I've done this before. I've done this before with drug court, and then I had to make sure I did it different, So I remember specifically, we went straight from court that day at 11 a.m., and I went straight to a meeting. I want to be genuine with everything, because I remember there was a time for many years where I was just cold-blooded, narcissistic. I was very selfish. And, I think when I was in California, I had a lot of time to heal, and I had a lot of time to learn about forgiveness. And one of the most important things I've learned about forgiveness is that you can't give away what you don't have. So if I can't forgive myself for the things I've done to myself, how can I forgive anybody else that's done anything wrong to me? My recovery has been so custom made to me that God is working in my life so much that, like, not only were the sweats available, but like right when I got back from treatment is when we started our recovery Gore Clan, which gave me another opportunity to get back into the circle, to Gore dance again, to fellowship and get close to that drum, and that's like some of the funnest times I've had in recovery. Is like, I look forward to those days. Like, we have the powwow this weekend. I can't wait for it to go, and I just love being a part of it now. I'm fully engulfed in it, because it's something, I feel like it's something that our ancestors fought and sacrificed for, and I should quit overlooking it. I want to show them through my experience that it is possible. I make an effort, reach out to somebody. I think the greatest thing I ever did for myself was ask for help. And it was the hardest thing to do, but you've got to ask for help. You can't do this alone, but we are here for you, and we are ready for you. We have been waiting for you to come. We've been praying for you to come, and we would love for you to come.